Hey, Trip here from tripadvice.com, and today we're talking about how to approach a girl who is standing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down one of my students' approaches. His name is Marshall, and he goes and approaches two girls who are just kind of standing around, and he ends up starting a conversation with them out of nowhere. And what I'll do for you is show you the exact things that he's doing right and what he's doing wrong in the approach, so you can get better at approaching girls as well. And I want to tell you about my new podcast called How to Talk to Girls. And what that is going to do is that's going to show you how to continue the conversation and how to get better at conversation after you do the approach. So watch this video and then go to the description, the box below, and check out a link that's going to take you to the podcast called How to Talk to Girls. It's going to show you how to keep a conversation flowing, how to make it effortless, how to get the girls interested in you when you're talking to them. I'm going to give you very specific done-for-you openers and examples of what to say to girls to make them attracted to you. So go ahead and check that out. Now, I know that some of you guys are probably like, well, Trip, how come you're having your students approach? How come you aren't approaching? We want to see you approach. Well, if you do want to see me approach, all you got to do is click the box right here, and you can check that out. That is me approaching on national television, specifically on National Geographic, and you can see me do a bunch of really cool approaches, and you can learn some cool stuff from that. Now, one of the reasons why I'm showing you one of my students do an approach is because the best way for you to learn, okay, the maximum way for you to learn this stuff is to learn from guys who are not complete experts. It's better for you to learn from guys who are making some of the mistakes, who are doing some things wrong, and doing some of the things right, okay? So if you learn from both of those, you're gonna know exactly what to do and what to avoid so you can maximize your success at getting girls to like you. So, without further ado, let's check out the approach of Marshall right now. It gets cut out in the beginning because we're just kind of shooting on some camera equipment here that cuts out every once in a while, and I'm sorry about that. But the first thing that he says was, hey, that's really cool hair. Right, that's really cool hair. I love that hair on you, because she's got some like pink hair, okay? So that's his opener, and he goes up and he just kind of walked over as they were just kind of standing there, and then he continues conversation right here. So check this out.
Yeah. And it's called flamingo feather, the colour.
They always have like the randomest names, like, don't
I know, but it's beautiful. It's
yeah.
Little flamingos on the
It's really cool. I love it.
Okay, so that was really good. I like that he, kind of took conversation and stated his opinion there, right? So he, instead of just kind of asking more and more questions, he just said like, oh, that's such a random name, right? He commented on it. That was really good. And then from there, he just says he loves it. So he gives her a really nice compliment, right? That's a great way to do an approach, by opening up with just a compliment on something that you notice about them. And of course she has, very bright pink hair. So a great type of approach. Now I want you to pay attention in this next part to his body language. Very, very key in what he's doing here.
Like different colors in there, or?
No, just the one.
Oh, okay, it's like almost like it's two-tone.
Slightly different colour.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, his body language here is really almost just perfect, okay? So he keeps his arms to his sides, okay, and he's got really good posture. So he's keeping amazing body language that shows that he's confident, that he's comfortable, and his energy is great too. He's laughing, he's showing a lot of emotion, right, which gets the girls all excited. Look at the girl on the left. She's smiling right there, right? She's smiling because he's laughing. Laughing is just contagious. So it's really good that he did this approach, going in there with a lot of energy and solid body language. Let's continue.
Tell anyone.
Yeah, no, that's good. So what are you guys up to today?
We're going back to our apartment because we're hot. We want to go swimming. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you.
So at this point, he lost a little bit control of conversation. He said, so what are you guys up to today? Which is basically, a crutch for, I have nothing else to say, so now I'm just continuing conversation like this. And at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing to say. If I taught him to say that if you're totally out of options and you don't know what to continue conversation, you can just say, oh, so what are you guys up to today? So what are you up to today? But ideally, he should have kept talking about her hair just a little bit longer to try to find another transition, to transition more smoothly into other topics of conversation that might have come up, instead of just going into, so what are you guys up to today? But let's see how he rolls with that.
a bit hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm over from New Zealand, so this is like really hot for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm wearing jeans.
Well, I thought it was going to rain today, so.
I heard that, yeah. I was planning to go to races. Apparently there's races on today.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, maybe we'll go. I don't know, it's supposed to rain. It was like, yeah, it was all cloudy.
Yeah.
Okay, so here now they kind of start getting into the weather, which isn't the best topic of conversation, but I like that he ends up using like a little story of like what he was going to do today. So he starts saying some sort of statements, some kind of stories of what he was going to do to see if they can bite. Okay, so that's what you want to do. He's staying away from just pounding her with questions, right? So just talking question. Instead, he's making a statement and saying something interesting to see if they can kind of attach onto that and then maybe ask him a question to continue conversation. Okay, so there's a lot to learn here, and we're not going to go deeper into this interaction, but if you want to learn more about how to continue conversation, how to get girls interested in the things that you say so you can get them to want you to get their number, right? So you get them so they actually want to see you again, then all you got to do is check out this podcast that I have called How to Talk to Girls. Okay, it's the How to Talk to Girls podcast. It's on iTunes. If you want to go listen to that, just go into the description below this video, find the link, and it will take you to that. You can start listening to the podcast. It's going to teach you more about how to take these interactions to the level where they're listening to you, they're excited, they're really having a good time talking to you. It's going to teach you what to say to girls, more opening lines to get conversations started. So go ahead and check that out. It's the How to Talk to Girls podcast, and of course it'd be great if you subscribe to it, and if you also leave us a review. It's completely free. I just want you guys to learn as much as you can and learn how to use these great little social techniques to get girls to like you. So go ahead, check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, you can always subscribe to this channel so you can get more and more weekly tips on how to get girls attracted to you. So go ahead, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.